All right, welcome back everyone. Robert at Custodian File. Today is 9/24/25. Let's just jump right on in. September 17. I was looking at the radar. I saw a military coming in. I thought it was a Black Hawk. These are Seahawks. And sure enough, and only one was on the GPS radio transponder. But I went ahead, turned it, started recording, and pretty much knew once they get to the Jetty Rocks, more or less this is how this works out. So I sent that out. One of the viewers interpolated it for me. So I appreciate all the help. Some of you are taking this very serious. You're learning how to interpolate these UAP videos. Essentially, to the new viewers, that's the Jetty Rocks, Marina Del Rey. And for the last 8 years, when you fly over the rocks, these UAPs will fly by. They'll come out of the water. They'll fly by your aircraft. I'm recording with a 4K Panasonic X1060 frames. Generally, I could get about 5 to 15 frames. Copy, and I have it copied and paste each frame, and there's the interpolation. So you can see where it entered, where it left. It's always the same: the speed, the size, the silhouette, the characteristics. These UAPs, I call them dragons because 8 years ago, the only logical conclusion is that they're a bug and they're a dragonfly. And there could be no other logical answer in science. It wasn't a bird. Birds are easy to delete. So it had to be a bug, but after 1 year I realized that these objects are only flying, for me, they're only flying when helicopters show up. And that, of course, makes no sense in science. And then you just realize that there were more and more military showing up. And it was obvious that the military 100% knows what's going on. And that was going on 8 years, summer of 2017. So here we are, 8 years later. I have 6,000 of these videos now. People all over the world are recording these videos. They're posting them on their own channel platforms, YouTube. I still use the name Dragon because I can't think of a better name. And again, I thought, you can name it after, I can name it after myself, where they were located or what they look like. And to me, I thought they were dragonflies. Nothing like dragonflies. Over and over and over. So yeah, a lot of characteristics. They trigger your car radar detector, the X and K band. They mess with your autofocus. They'll leave a click on your the videotape. If they fly behind a metal pole, you'll see the X-ray silhouette, corona silhouette of the image itself as a white object. I know this is a lot of information if you're watching for the first time. It doesn't get any harder. I just went over all the hard stuff. And they're baitable, they're easy to record because they love tagging our aircraft. They love reconning, scanning, surveilling, tagging our aircraft. So you almost know where they'll be because they'll take the bait. And at the same time, they don't care. Because I guess if they could talk, they would say, go ahead and bait us because you can't catch us. So knock yourself out. And so this is the loop. This is the loop. This has been going on 8 years. The military is doing everything they can. They come in, they fly in circles, they look around. This is where we are. So I want to keep showing you new video. Even though I'm showing you new video all the time, I need to get the message across. This was not a one-time lucky event. It's happening every day, every hour, all over the world. Videos are coming in. I'm doing my best to edit, post, and answer them. This is a ubiquitous phenomenon. Obviously, at this point, we are being reconned, and then of course, the most obvious answer is why. We can only take a logical guess why. It's just you gather information, and then someday in the future, if you need it, you have it. Who's launching these things? Where are they from? Either from the inner Earth, from another planet, or they're from our future. I'm throwing the coin. I'm going with from our future. I think that's the most logical answer. That's not to say we're not being visited by other planet ETs. We are. It's a tough guess. I just think they're from our future. It's hard without inside information. Somebody has inside information. They're not calling me. They're not volunteering. They're not giving the information to me or to you. It's too bad because I'm volunteering this information, and if you have inside information, you should volunteer it. Just this concept of UFOs are top secret doesn't exist. I don't even know if it was really a real concept since 1950 or not. I get it. If you have an NDA, you can't say nothing. You could leave breadcrumbs. I'll pick up on breadcrumbs. Just give me a 1% clue. I'll figure it out. Okay, share your thoughts. Tell me what you think. Let's keep going. There's so much video to show. To the left. Okay. Look at this. September 18. LAPD turning. Same airspace. What is this in real time? I can't even see them in real time. The weather's not that good. You need blue skies. But here we go. Like in real time, it blends in with the haze, with the gray clouds. It blends in, really easy to miss. Here it is, that's at 12%, slowed down. But the whole point is, as you know, if you're a long viewer, right here, they always come in right where they turn. I do countdowns, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, over and over. I mean, I'll make more countdown videos. I'll keep making them, I'll keep posting them. This is just how predictable. When I say they take the bait, not only they take the bait, but within a 5-second window. So I literally don't even turn my camera on until they're within 30 seconds of the jetty rocks, and then I just do the countdown, and yeah, over and over. It appears that the LAPD, obviously government helicopter, they're flying with new technology like precognitive. They've got some kind of a 3-second heads up warning now, because these helicopters are turning simultaneous with the Dragon, and that means they were getting a 3-second heads up. So if they're either pulling their choppers up 3 seconds before the Dragon flies by or underneath them. It only took 8 years, but those engineers, I think they're on top of this. These government engineers here work in these top secret facilities. They're not reaching out to me, but they're producing some pretty good new equipment. What do you think, everyone? Pretty mind-boggling, right? You're saying, wait a minute, why isn't this all over the news? Believe me, I've told all the high rollers on the planet, all the echelons. Still a lot of people in high places don't want this at all on the internet, not let alone the news. They don't want it at all. We're lucky we're watching this right now. So share your thoughts. Tell me what you think. Let's keep going. Like I said, there's a lot of video. Okay, September 17, busy day. Look at this. Look at this Dragon coming in, targets the helicopter, slows down midair, redirects toward the helicopter. We're going to watch this over and over. This is real time. This is in color. A lot of overcast. You know, sometimes you can't have blue skies. I always say blue skies. Look at that. It was barely visible. That's way out there. That's close to the jetty rocks. You wish for blue skies, but you got to just take what you're given there. You go to a restaurant, you want a cheeseburger, they don't have cheese, just give me the burger. So this is what I'm saying. You know what? Just give me a Dragon. If you don't have blue skies, I'll take what we have here. So again, that's why I add the contrast on this, because it really it says a lot, volumes. Look, it just comes in and then boom, 2,000 miles an hour. It just comes basically to a stop, looks around. Okay, I know who this chopper is, does all the recon, all the data. Can you imagine? Can you just imagine? I mean, the imagination here. It must be calculating literally, and it's calculating the molecular weight, the atoms, how many atoms is in this helicopter, the frequency, how many people, the fuel, over and over and over. That's all they do. It's just, now normally they don't have to stop like this. I'm not sure why this one did, but it's very obvious. Just slowing down. Maybe it was picking up on a second object somewhere. It was being distracted. But really one of the better videos, just one of the better. Yeah, would I like it closer? If the closer the helicopters come to my camera, the better the video. That's just how it is. But that's about roughly a mile and a half out. The jetty rocks from my camera. I don't want to zoom in too much because I'm not trying to record the helicopter. I'm trying to record these UAPs, these fast movers, and you need a lot of sky. You need like 2,000 feet, basically, from left to right. And the majority of the time they fly horizontal, so I record landscape. But just look at this. Watch this on the big screen, even though the quality's not that good. This really, analyze it, slow it down. If you're one of the universities who's watching my research, that's fine. Put this one under the microscope because they're revealing their tactics. This is what we do. So someday, if we ever want to compete with them, we'll already know their playbook, how they fly, their protocol, how to get their attention. This is what we should be doing with all these Dragon videos. And there's about 10,000 now in the world, but we really need to get to 1 million. The Pentagon eventually is going to need 1 million Dragon videos. I can already see that coming because the time is coming that we need to study this. And obviously, if you're going to study it, you need a lot of video. You can't come to any conclusions with a couple hundred videos, not even with 10,000. You need 1 million videos. Keep all your videos in one file because they will come in handy in the future. Not to mention just how much fun it is. Every time you record a new UAP Dragon video, I tell you, for me, it's like a few drops of serotonin. It's just amazing. I'm just shocked. Look at this. What are we looking at here, everyone? Who has this technology? 2,000 miles an hour, basically look, I'm shooting at 60 frames a second. So it slows down in what, 3 or 4 frames and then continues. Just, wow, next level. All right, that will do it for this tape. Please, if you like my work, share it with a friend. Please like, subscribe. I appreciate it if you do. Ask all the questions you want. If you have your own Dragon video, custodian file at Gmail. Okay, thank you for watching. Take care.